Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd, and oh, I do so love it when Queen Rachel Zegler opens her fat cow mouth and reminds the world that she is a despicable human being. All right? Remember, this is Rachel Zegler forever, attacking people who have different beliefs than she does, attacking people who have a different, let's just say, ideological outlook than she does. And it may have been a little coded before, but now that the election is over, like every good brain-washed, commie Marxist, leftist, celebrity puppet, useful idiot out there, she opens her mouth and reveals exactly who she is. Disney's Snow White actress Rachel Zegler causes controversy with unhinged social media election tantrum, hopes Trump supporters never know peace. Wow. There is so much to unpack with this, so let's just get right to it. We thank Steph Annie from Geeks and Gamers for posting all this stuff on Twitter for us to see, because Rachel didn't go to Twitter for this. She went to Instagram. She went and hit out on Instagram, where those of us who keep an eye on it, who are not Instagram aware, wouldn't go. But Steph found it and she posted it. So let's take a look and see what Queen Rachel had to say. And we'll pick it apart and point out how horrible a person she is. I find myself speechless in the midst of this. Another 4 years of hatred, leaning us towards a world I do not want to live in. Leaning us towards a world that will be hard to raise my daughter in. Leaning us towards a world that will force her to have a baby she doesn't want. Leaning us towards a world that is fearful. I shouldn't be this shocked, but I am. I am heartbroken for my friends who awoke fear this morning. And I am here with you to cry, to yell, to hug, to wax poetic on how the left continues to fail us in forging a new path forward. This law should not have been, and it certainly should not have been by so many votes. I echo Ethel Kane's statement more than anything. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. Wow, let's unpack all of that really quickly. First of all, she has no child. She is not remotely pregnant, as far as we all know. So she's projecting onto a child that doesn't even exist, and then claiming that she will be happy that her child will get abortions. How whacked out of your gourd must you be? So she'll go on and on in that statement you saw. First of all, also look at, honey, learn to write and speak correctly and punctuate correctly, okay? I fixed it while I was reading it for proper pauses and this and that, but Jesus Christ, lady. Goddamn, if you're gonna wax poetic, at least wax poetic with proper diction, all right? Now, all that stuff right there, that is moaning and groaning to say that we need the left. You notice she doesn't even say the Democrat Party. She says the left. She is part of the far left Marxist commie bullshit. And she's happy to not even hide that fact. All right? Let's move on to the next one, because as we just saw that, she is just moaning and casting blame for the fact that the election was fair and free and people voted. How many votes? Well, guess what? It's the votes of a nation that rejects the ideology you push. Let's keep going. There is also a deep, deep sickness in this country that is shown in the sheer amount of people who showed up for this man who threatens our democracy. It is terrifying, the number of people who stand behind what this man preaches. It is a foolish subscription to a false sense of security, of masculinity, of intelligence, of patriotism, and humanity. There is no help, no counsel in any of them. I could go on. I won't. I feel sad. You probably do too. F this. Well, she does keep going on for 2 more Instagram posts. But first of all, she's projecting. She's projecting right there. First of all, we're a republic, not a democracy. You prove your stupidity when you make that statement. Second of all, you can't understand the people. You feel this and that. Guess what? We're the normal people. We're actually the regular public who pay our bills every day, who worry about groceries, who worry about putting gas in our car, unlike you, princess, who is being coddled thanks to your rich daddy, okay? That is who you are. You are a princess who has been told she's perfect her entire life, who's been handed everything. You've never actually worked for anything. Remember her statements, I should be paid for standing around in my makeup. Remember that? That's who this is. This is a person completely detached from reality and looks down on regular folk. That's what that statement shows us. But we keep going. Get off Elon's app, by the way. The F are you doing? They're eating you up on Twitter. I don't use that app for a reason. He helped get the man elected, and you're giving him business. I was talking about finding catharsis in art. I don't care if you're going to pick a fight with me. It's been done before. Find somebody real to be mad at today. There's plenty to go around. Find somebody real to be mad at? Honey, we ain't mad at you. We're mocking you. And first of all, your Elon app hate, you're on it when you're ready to talk about how much you loved everybody watching your trailer and then Free Palestine. You were there for that. You're there to unleash the Zeglian army on people who speak ill of you. So you go to hide on Instagram now where nobody pays attention to you. Listen. This chick is out to lunch. She doesn't realize that by abandoning the app hate, she is actively saying, I don't like free speech. Don't pick a fight with me. I don't listen. Oh, she reads everything that we put out there because this woman is a narcissist. She believes in Rachel and Rachel only. She doesn't care about anybody but herself. But she's got one more little spurg to go. Let's finish it up. Okay, that's all. Going on stage for Act 2 now and need to get off my soapbox before I get too heated. Sending love to everyone who needs it today. May we all carry each other through the worst and hold these politicians accountable. Your dem govs just got very important. They already were, but hey, follow your governors. Hold them accountable. Local government is where we will make real change. This is not the end, ever. I will love through these 4 years as best I can. F Donald Trump! Okay, that last one is a real tweet because she's just spent 3 spurgs cursing and wailing at people who don't agree with her. And then she says, I'm going to spread love. Not to mention, you got to realize something. Some people might not realize. If you're not a wonk like I am, you might not realize the insidiousness of her final statement there. Pay attention to local politics. That's where real change happens. Whoever told her that was correct. You got to pay attention to your local government because that's where real initial change happens because that filters up through the state level where then the governors draw the county lines, gerrymandering, who votes where, who votes what, who's in control of this, who's in control of that. And then that leads towards winning a state. So do pay attention to your local government. Pay attention to the far-left antics that Rachel Zegler and her ilk are going to push on you through entertainment. She's off saying, I'm in my play. Come watch me. A play that nobody watches, nobody cares about, nobody hears about. Because guess what, honey? You're a loser. Rachel Zegler is a perennial loser. She's never made a successful anything in her life. And we know that Snow White live action ain't going to be successful. $209 million budget. That was the budget they stated 2 years ago when they filed for the first reshoots in the UK. Since then, there have been 2 more reshoots. This thing has been reshot 3 times. It is a CGI monstrosity. This thing is easily $350 to $400 million even before the marketing. This thing requires close to $1 billion to break even, and it's not going to stiff it because she just spurred out on Instagram, and now it has been spread everywhere on Twitter that she hates you if you don't think the way she does. All right? That is the truth. And we can go right back here now to Park Place. They're going to mention how we have the Gina Carano court case against Disney. Gina Carano is suing Disney because they discriminated against her for sharing a political meme, a political opinion that differed, while everybody else under the Disney banner, who is a happy, very happy, well, okay, I take that back. Right now, a miserable, useful idiot crying into their salt-stained pillows over the loss of the election. They could say whatever they want. Gina couldn't. Right here, let's go back to them. This is Rachel Zegler, currently a Disney employee, mouthing off about politics. Will she be sanctioned by Disney the way Gina Carano was? Or will this go into Gina Carano's case? She says right here, F Elon's app. Did you forget, moron, that Elon is funding Gina's case against Disney? That is why Disney is scared shitless, because Elon is one of the only people out there that has the bottomless pockets that can counter Disney's bottomless court pockets. This is such a bad move on so many ways, but as we said, Rachel Zegler is a narcissist. She only cares about her. She only cares about parroting the proper agenda-driven nonsense, the ideological bullshit that's been drilled into her since she could probably walk and go, I'm great, everybody love me. This is fantastic. I love it. This is going to burn down Disney on Gina's side. It's also going to burn down Disney in the box office in March when this movie drops, and the only people watching it are me and other reviewers who are here to shit on it and roast it and make fun of it. This is going to be a colossal disaster because Rachel Zegler is toxic. She is the true definition of toxic. She's radioactive, and I love it. She's going to drag Disney down with her. She's going to drag her whole career into the shitter, and one day the word Rachel Zegler will be a footnote in history of how not to behave as a star. Okay, for now, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, or hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about fake fan Stan and SJW fee-fees. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.